Hi, I'm CyMaxD, call me Cy or Max, whichever you prefer, and in this episode of Xenoblade Definitive Edition, yes, I'm grabbing some more of these because... tough. We're gonna focus on a special side quest chain. Why is it special, you may ask? Well, you remember that side quest where we had to help Ewan back in the refugee camp by getting some sour gooseberries? Followed by the split where we either had to get a lake drop to help Matryona and change Leku's fate, or help with Ada, you know, those two. Well, if you chose to complete the side quest option Imaginations Tempered, you won't have access to this, what we're about to be doing for this time. Wrong button, wrong button. Anyways, let's see what Ewan's up to. Oh no, what am I going to do? I'm supposed to be writing a book, but I have terrible writer's block. Sorry, indeed. Nope. We already do this from scratch until we get the best possible affinity boost. I don't care. Well, actually, I do kind of care. I need a pink cloud affinity between the girls, please. 7th time's the charm, I guess? Maybe it's to be expected. I haven't really written much. Do you have time to help me? Maybe you can do some research. I need you to ask other residents about... love. There, I said it. Are you sure this is for your book? Come on now, tell me the truth. Charlotte, give me a break, will you? Tell me the truth, or I won't lift a finger for you. Well... no, I can't. Just ask around and maybe I'll tell you later. What is love? Something don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? It's a unique missable quest that can only be obtained and provided that you... pardon me? That you haven't... provided that you... yeah. It's a unique missable quest that can only be activated if you haven't completed the optional Imaginations Tempered. Oh, probably should have... oops. Let me just go back in time and read it. You guys can pause the video and check at the right moment, right? Please? Oh, am I kidding? When I'm that close, I might as well just reload. 3rd time's the charm. Oh, thank you guys. Ask married people or those who know about love, okay? Talk to you later. You can count on us, we'll get it done. Sisterhood! We'll get to this eventually. In an episode or two. Ooh! E for up when hate is at half. I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but we're not really having any quest issues, so I'll just put Dumban here for now. I mean, I already started this quest stream with Charlotte, I might as well commit to it. Anyway, the first person we need to talk to is... Gorman! You want to know about my record with the ladies, eh? That's quite a thing to ask an old person like me. Well, one day, a girl and I went for a walk in a nearby field. And there you have it. A month later and we were engaged. Ah, the passion, the drama. Anyway, Hey, You're still listening to me? I can't believe the youth of today. Where do I even bother? I like to imagine he was going on for so long that a full day cycle just passed by and none of us knew it. Next up we have Olga. You want to know about when I got married? Not much to say really. Only that, I was happy to marry someone strong and confident. It's all about their good points. That's what I think anyway. I never told you about my husband, did I? My husband was the best confectioner in the old colony. Coming to the dates, I'm... Right in his own face, I'm sorry, Satata. You want to hear about all my lovers? Eh? Oh no, that is off limits. What I will say is, follow your heart and have no regrets. Because lonely old people are lonely for a reason. True words have never been spoken. I promise we'll get to your quest eventually. Earth collectibles first. And finally we have Anna. You're asking me about love? You said love. How about love is when you give someone a present? It shows that special someone how you're feeling. Now here we are back at night again, and you really asked around. Oh, thank you. It'll come in handy, I'm sure. Good, it was our pleasure. Indeed, Farron too will be glad when he hears about your efforts. You're right. He raised me like a daughter. I should send him some news. Let me see. I should big myself up, give her presents, and give compliments as well. Yeah. Got it, thanks. Now I just have to find the confidence to put it to use. Matryona, here I come. Hey, Uncle LaFerron! Huh? As a quick note, if you didn't end up completing the quest A Dash of Color back on the refugee camp, this would be the point when Ewan and Matryona's affinity would register as interested. Now how about we get back to playing Cupid?
Yeah.
The advice you collected for me was perfect for writing my book. I have been sweating blood and tears to finish it for Matryona. The book has to tell her everything I feel for her. But I'm worried about whether it'll make her understand my feelings. I'm here to listen? Again. I'm here to listen? So you intend to help, Charles? Don't you, dumb bad? Let's hear what they have to say. She won't, will she? I said I was ready, but I just can't find the courage to hand it to her. That's why I've decided to go on a trip to find some courage. Sounds dangerous, Ewan. It's no walk in the park outside of the colony. Don't you think I know that? But I have to go. When I face a terrible beast, I'll face it as a man. Then I'll have the courage to give Matryona my book. Matryona isn't a monster. It won't bite your head off. Well, I understand that. But if she rejects me, it'll be worse than being eaten alive. We men are such silly things, feeling like we have to prove ourselves by fighting terrible monsters and just, I don't know, being honest and confessing. Thank you, friends. My destiny is my own now. I can count on your support if things get rough out there, right? Now, I must decide whether to go to the Ether Mine or to Tall Marsh. If I find myself in a pickle, you'll come help me, right? Thanks, I appreciate it. Should we head to the Aether Mine, Ewan will ask us to take care of Elegant Marin. Oh, he's over there. Fine, I guess I'll beat you up first before I... Never mind! Oh, he wants a trade. What I wanted to show is that while he's on his little sabbatical, Ewan actually will offer different items up for trade. Come to think of it, I never actually did show you guys that even the refugees had their tradable items changed during the previous episode or two ago. Not that I actually showed what they originally were, so... Anyways... Probably wondering... Anyway, that seems pretty easy. Level 29, unique monster, already covered that. How about we go check out... Satol instead? Yeah, we can see that as long as you don't try to take on whatever monster seems to be surrounding him, you can pretty much just jump between the two areas. Now while taking out Marin at such a high level may seem like an easy option, I recommend going to Satol Marsh instead. Hello there, little Beelzebub Goggle. I'm Mr. Beelzebub Goggle. Mind me, just gonna sneak past you. I'm gonna hate changing the time, but I also want to work on that Happy New Year achievement. Anyways, we've got a hungry wolf here, so let's double check which party members have the lowest affinity and focus on them beforehand. In a while, hero home. How dare you resist the break, you hungry wolf? So apart from taking on a unique version of a normal enemy that won't be found anywhere else, okay, clock's changed, I can do this now without being silly. There's actually something quite special here. Well, I can't show you to it at the moment because my area affinity with Colony 6 is too low. If you manage to get this up to 3 stars before completing this quest, then trade with Ewan in this Tall Marsh, he'll find he'll be offering Forget-You-Nots for trade. Just something I wanted to point out for anyone who's struggling with it. Of course, that's if you hold off on doing this quest and focus on a bunch of others to get the affinity up. I even went around town trading in the hopes of boosting that a little, because unless I'm misremembering, that actually does, trading does increase the area affinity by a smidge. Got an achievement for it at least. But enough about that. But enough about that, let's have a chat with the boy. But enough about that, let's have a chat with the man.
Yo.
I knew I wasn't cut out for all this adventuring. If I can survive such an ordeal, I can hand my book to Matryona. I'm ready to confess to her. Thanks for helping me out. And for that, we get a really interesting gem. Day's Tension will allow whoever has the gem equipped to increase their base tension by a small value whenever they attack an enemy, provided said enemy is dazed. It's pretty niche, but it can be quite useful. Now finally, before we wrap things up, we've got one final request from Matryona. I think you can guess what this one's about.
Ara?
Oh, hello there. Are you the people who were helping out Ewan? I want to paint a picture for Ewan, as wonderfully written as this book. You look troubled. Is something bothering you? That's not the hero pun, I know. Come on now, Ricky, we'll listen together. Thing is, I don't have all the materials I need to make paints. And I'm in the middle of an artist's funk, I'd say. Could you help me out? Matryona, this is amazing. What are you going to say to him? I'm dying to find out. I can't tell you. It's a secret. I'm still deciding how best to express my feelings on canvas. But don't worry, Charlotte. By the time you return with what I need, I'll have made up my mind. If you say so, Matryona. But remember, follow your heart. I'll need one of the following materials to paint my picture. A lake drop. Wink wink nudge nudge. Or a nasty weed from Sator. I will have decided how best to paint the picture when you return. This quest's a mean one. On top of it being completely missable depending on your actions, aka the clearing the imagination's tempered quest. If you already have the lake drop like I do, you'll be locked out of the other option. Granted, with the other item being called a nasty weed. Ugh. I feel like it's pretty obvious how terribly that outcome will go. I'm sorry, you'll have to go so far to get them. Be careful. Fortunately, I'm after more positive looking affinity charts, so... You brought me a lake drop? This is exactly what I need to finish off my painting. I'll just add the finishing touches. Will you wait here while I finish it? There, all finished. Please give this to Ewan. I do hope he likes it. Put my whole heart into it. Aww. I wish I fully understood what romance meant.
Yo.
Is that Matryona's painting? So she's answering me with a painting. Only a creative, talented woman such as her would think of that. Let me take a closer look. It's brilliant. I can feel its warmth and kindness exploding from the canvas. Quick, I need to go and tell Matryona that I love it. Tell her I will come see her later on. Bruh. It's like 5-10 meters behind you. What did he say? How did he react to the portrait? I hope you and I can be happy together just like in the portrait. Good, it was our pleasure. Indeed, a phone will be glad to... Yep, I don't know how to thank you. Maybe one day I can paint you and your friends together. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. More importantly, we got Blaze Attack. Pawn it. And with that... you'd think their affinity would be a tiny bit higher, but... who am I to judge? Relationships just fly over my head and I'm basically as dense as... You know, thinking on it now, it is kind of odd that the whole restoration thing would be occurring on the opposite end of where the one and only entrance to the colony is. I mean, I'm not an expert on construction and tradies and such, but isn't it kinda dangerous to expect a whole bunch of refugees and such to walk through all this rubble and debris? Honestly though, I think what's more amazing is that I never actually considered this a possibility until just now. I've been playing this game since 2012, for goodness sake. Anyways, with all that done, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we're going to be heading back to Colony 9. Hardly to take care of this. Dave, that gem is so worth it though. Also, probably should get onto progressing this one as well, because we've got another useful gem here. And yeah, until then, may you have a good day.